Hello, my name is ARCADIAN and welcome to Tarot Tuesday. We have got such an interesting episode today, all about care and self-worth. I'm going to be doing 3 tarot cards surrounding our environment and how we're feeling and what we can expect. On the first one is a Turquenite, the stone here. On the second pack of cards is an Adventurine, and on the third is a blue beryl. So once again, calm your mind, body and soul, and think about the cards that you choose, and we'll get to the messages. If you don't like the little you don't have to go through the whole video, but if you want to time skip it, there are time slots below. And remember, if you like what you see and like what you hear, subscribe, share, and share the word. Very important messages to get out there in the world. All right, so the world is in absolute hysteria. Things are going crazy all over, and it's all about the fear of the unknown. So I'm just going to take a few short minutes to unpack this with you right here and right now, to give you some coping mechanisms, how to deal with the unknown. And when it comes to cognitive psychology, the stop process is very important. And how it works is you first just stop. Just stop. When you start to freak out, you got that anxiety, you got panic attacks, the fear of the unknown, just stop and pause for a moment. Don't do anything else. That's all you need to do. The next part of it is take a deep breath. Notice your breathing. As you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. This is very important because it allows your mind and your body and even your soul just to calm down and put things in perspective. The next step on the situation is observe the situation, observe your feelings. What thoughts are going through you right now? What thoughts are actually triggering in your mind? What are they? Where is your focus and attention? Is it on yourself? Is it on other people? Is it on mass hysteria? What are they? So you can isolate it. What are you actually reacting to? Remember, we're observing now. So what is it that you absolutely, what is causing the trigger? What are you reacting to? And very importantly, what sensation are you feeling in your body? Are you feeling hot? Are you feeling cold? Have you got butterflies in your tummy? Is your heart racing? Observe that. The next step is pull back. Put it in perspective. I'll say it again. Pull back and put it into perspective. Don't believe everything that you think or the media. Do your research. Follow up on what's right and what's wrong. What is propaganda and what's not propaganda. What is the bigger picture here for you as a person? You know, if you need to take a helicopter view from above and look down, do that. If this was happening to your friend, what advice would you give your friend or your lover or your partner or your children? What advice would you expect them to give you? This gives you an overall, a round picture of the circumstances that you're in. And it's very important to do it. How important is this? How important will it be to you in 6 months' time? Are these based on facts or are they based on opinions? Very important to do your due diligence. Then the last step with the stop process to help us manage and control our thoughts is practice with what works. Proceed with what works instead. What is the best thing for you to do right now? What is the most helpful thing for you, for others, for your situation? What can you do that fits within your own personal values in life? Where can you focus your attention on right now? And the last bit is do what will be effective and appropriate at this time, right now, in this place. If it's a case of spending time with your family because globally certain countries are on lockdown, then make fun about it. I'll even post some self-help exercises in the link below that you can download at home if you are in lockdown, and you can unpack it with your family members, with your wife, get to know each other. The Johari window is a very lovely exercise to do. There are many, many more. We can turn this very dire situation into a well-worthy experiment for you and your loved ones, provided you're on lockdown. Yes, lockdown. You know, a week or 2 weeks ago, we would have never even comprehended it, and now it's putting the fear of God into everyone. And the most important factor here, it's so strange, communities come together, it forms a bond, a strong bond with one another. Not only that, you know, you get closer to your higher power, to your God, to whoever it is that you believe, and you start praying again, which is absolutely fantastic. It's very important to have that link between spirituality and your normal world. Sometimes in life we forget this when the rat race is just so busy. It just runs and runs and runs, and we really do forget about just life in general. It's so important to have that connection with your higher power. It's part of our DNA, and how can we ever survive if we don't have belief? So here we are to the messages. Remember, there were 3 packs. We'll get to the tourmaline first. My apologies. Turquenite. This is a stone, Turquenite. I always forget this stone. I sometimes pronounce it incorrectly, but that's just because of my accent. So, what's happening this week for you? This is just a general consensus on how to just take a deep breath and live life. Well, there seems to be organized chaos in your environment. And out of the most unlikely places, you're going to find emotional fulfillment. Those times whereby you're helping the other world and just going out and doing what it is that you need to do. It's allowed you to bring things back home, bring it forward. So those people that really need your attention are getting it, or will be getting it. You know, you're going to be walking away from an area of sadness into bright, loving, and look at that. So you're going to reconnect with those ones that are important with you. And if you're in a relationship, it's really going to get to that stage from power struggle and different debates, petty arguments, to unconditional love. And I'm not talking about sex here. It's not a case of, we're going to have a one-night stand. This is a true understanding of knowing a person's soul. It's very deep. This is a very deep reading. But towards the end of the week, you're going to definitely start a new journey. You're going to be fulfilled with strength, and where it's going to is absolute closure in life. Just once again, if you are in lockdown, stay away from the wine and the vino. You know, everything in moderation is okay, but when you start hitting a little bit too much, then it becomes a little bit of an issue. So let's just pull 3 of these lovely cards for you. In life, you know, life is so short at time, so forgive and forget. If it's a minor problem, you know, and you're caught up in a little situation, everyone's freaking out because they have to wear these masks over their mouth. I can believe you me right now, if my wife had a mask over her face, I'll be so delighted because she really talks a lot. So I'll get some peace and I can get into a good book or something like that. Live your soul, not your role. Live your soul and not your role. Ensure that you follow out your true intentions in life. And listen to the signs. It will show itself to you. If it's a case of just singing and bringing joy to a really vibrant community, then do it. If it's a case of writing poetry, get out there and do it. If it's a case of giving good advice, go out there and do it. If you can't go out, then find a way via media feeds or whatever it is, and laugh at your shadow self. You know, when we're caught up in these little triggers that happen in our life, just laugh. Laugh is a wonderful way of remedying our mind and depression. Thank you so much. So, if you chose Adventurine, this baby here, this reading is for you. Well, it shows that you're definitely going to be walking away from an area of sadness in your life into a more productive future. Just be careful of people trying to hoodwink you. So dot your T's and cross all your I's, dot your I's, cross all your T's, all that type of nonsense. And it's going to show financial growth, funny enough. Also very, very important, it's wonderful to hoard things and to keep things close to your heart, but sometimes in life, try not to be so, this is quite a horrible word, manic. You know, we just like get so fixated, tunnel visioned. When we tunnel visioned, we forget about the things that are important. Your loved ones, your children, your good friends. So stay in contact with them. And once again, you know, you're most certainly walking away from that. Even though things are emotional at the moment, there is a lovely bridge that's going to cross to a brighter future for you. And be wary of your tongue. Think about what you're going to say before you say it. Just take a deep breath, calm yourself down before we spread a message of fear into people's lives. Just take a deep breath and you'll get through this. You know, the question is whether you're going to be emotionally secure. The answer for that is yes, you most certainly are. There's some history in the past that needs to be dealt with, and it's going to be dealt with, and wonderful celebrations are coming your way in the end of your journey. So during the beginning of the week, a little bit of a chaos, a few little bumps here and there, but at the end of it, through your journey and through what you have learned in life and how you can apply it, is going to lead you to almost complete fulfillment and a wonderful celebration. Now, just 3 cards quickly. I love it when everything just flows. Be careful of your judgments. Face your shadow self. You know, sometimes we don't like to look at our inner demons and our inner shadow self, but the matrix is waiting for you to just be unplugged and face reality. And where it is going to is, yeah, you know, perfect bliss. Absolutely perfect bliss for you at this moment, right now and right here in this moment. So the world has gone absolutely manic. So if you chose the Beryl Blue, let's see what's happening this week as a general consensus in life. This is a Beryl Blue. Funny enough, some information about this. It's only found, from my knowledge, in Angola. So if you've got any other information on it, then please comment below. You know, the more information we get, the better we can make this channel. So let's go ahead and see what's happening. Well, in a nutshell, you're going to rise up. Currently, there's a little bit of assistance that is needed from you, for you to receive and for you to give to the world. but you will definitely rise above it, and you're going to be very creative over this next week, very creative indeed, to create those miracles that need to be worked on. And the world needs your healing at the moment. So even though you may not believe it, you definitely have good aspects to offer on a global scale. Just by being positive on social media, you've got this. You really have got this. And I love it. Look there, healing and process. You've got a gift, you must use it. You must use it with your loved ones, with friends, with people that are feeling down. Don't be scared of what you can offer the world. Don't do that. Things are going to move so fast for you over this week. It's going to be almost as if this week we did it this way, and then just racing and racing to get things done. And it's going to not only emotionally charge you, it's going to give you a new sense of energy, which is so wonderful, because in your environment, you've been through a lot. In life, you personally have been through quite a bit, but you know what to do, when to do it, and how to do it, and you can bring that message to your close friends. Those ones that take advantage too much of you, then be sure to let them know. Don't let people take advantage of you. And where it's ending up is, once again, you're going to rise to be the king of your own altar, the queen of your own domain. It's absolutely fantastic. It's a little bit of a difficult journey for you in the beginning of the week. A lot of healing that needs to happen, not only minor parts with yourself, but when external forces highlight it on you, you in turn are going to teach them what needs to be taught. So think about what you say before you think about it, before you talk about it, and when you lay the message on the line, make sure they learn from it as well, so they can become more virtuous. And let's go here quickly. Oh, let's see what that is. Express your joy in the world. Look at that. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful cards coming your way. Express your joy. Love yourself. Without loving yourself, how can you love other people? And how can you teach them, more importantly? The whole reading was all about you finding your voice and finding that inner power. Look at that. Speak up in life. Don't just take it. Speak up and let people know what's happening. Well, once again, thank you for watching the messages and the short little podcast. If you'd like to get hold of me, you can do so on a website called psychicmix.com, or you can go to the YouTube channel and just click on the Psychic Mix icon, and it'll take you to a direct one-on-one personal chat with me. And please like the video, share the video, and if it resonates with you, subscribe. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Namaste.